And we are live. You know, this is AJ Williams, the media guy. Chicago Talks. I got some people popped in today, so you need to come back. We got some political people. We got some people that's selling fashions and stuff, but we're going to get that when we come right back after this. Hey, it's your buddy AJ Williams, the media guy. It's that time for your wellness and your wealth to reach new highs, to expand the universe. So give us a call, 312-686-4097, or email us at chicago100@gmail.com. That's right, SHECAGO100@gmail.com. And join the conversation on Chicago Talks Live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. and watch your wellness and your wealth rocketed out of this world. That's right. Come get the 911 on the 411. For women, from women. Hurry. Remember, it's a Her World Media production. All women, all the time. Hashtag Shift the Spotlight. And hey, we here. It's the show, Chicago Talks. Like I tell you guys, I never know who's stopping by. It's an open forum. You guys can always pop in. You don't have to stay because this is a forum for women. And most of our women, I don't care what neighborhood you are in Chicago, they are working. They doing 1,000 things. They in politics, they doctors, they lawyers, and they are mothers. So they don't have a whole lot of time. They spread themselves thin. So again, you can always pop in. You got my number, 312-686-4097. You can pop in. I'll send you the link. You can pop in and say, hey, I'm Boogaloo Lulu, and I do this, and here goes my email, and you can pop out because I don't like to hold people. But one of my guests today, hey, Miss Fields, I'm going to let her creep up on you and tell you what she's doing. How you doing, Miss Fields?
I am wonderful, AJ. How are you?
Hey, I'm just the media guy. You make my content. I need you.
Oh my goodness, that's a blessing. Well, I am honored to be on your show tonight. It is a pleasure. And as AJ said, I'm Latasha Fields. Me and my husband kind of wear a lot of hats, I guess, in terms of
the school.
Yes. So we are 15-year homeschoolers. So we homeschool our children. We also run a private small homeschool co-op. My husband is a barber on the south side of Chicago. So we're definitely invested into entrepreneurialism. My background is real estate in terms of my career. And also I've been humbled and honored to run for Lieutenant Governor of Illinois.
Whoa, there it goes. She slipped it. Bang.
Well, our people got to know, right?
Yeah. You got a politician on the show.
I wouldn't say a politician, right? I wouldn't say a politician.
Politician.
I would say a servant. Yeah.
Okay, servant. All right, Jesus in the house on the main line.
Yeah, I would prefer to say a servant.
Just a servant. Okay.
To serve the people of Illinois alongside Max Solomon. Running for governor, and so I just ask you guys to follow, check us out. We just want to connect our values to what's happening.
So, I mean, where you get the aspiration, the inspiration to do that? You're already doing the in-school stuff, in-home education. It seemed like you got some big stuff. You trying to bang? You trying to make a statement? I ain't trying to start nothing. I'm just asking.
Well, you already started, AJ.
I just started.
Yeah, you already started. It runs deep, to be very, very honest. My husband and I, we are ministers. And so to evangelize is just part of our call, right? And so to advocate for parents' rights, to empower parents, that is just literally my heartbeat. To fight for families, because we really strongly believe, and most of us do, of course, that anything that we can talk about that's happening in our society today is really to disrupt the family. And so that is my heart. That is my mind. That's what I fight for regardless. I'm living that in terms of fighting to make sure that I give my children, my husband and I, what we have deemed is a quality education, a safe environment. And so that's where God is elevating us to just continue to elevate our voice and to bring forth that message of literally empowering parents and restoring our communities, and even though the office is governor or lieutenant governor or whatever the political office may be, this is a grassroots movement. And so we believe, as many of us do, that anything we do has to go from the bottom up, not the top down. And so this is a grassroots movement with a message. And we literally want to use the wisdom, the knowledge, and the tools, the experience that God has given us to literally fix our communities, fix our state. So that's why I'm in it. Just to keep doing what I've always done, fighting for parents.
And historically, politics in your community and in the community and neighborhoods was grassroots. It was somebody from you used to have dinner with the politician that you grew up with. It wasn't about the person that got the $1 billion already, and it's about the person that it was affecting, his friends, his community, his neighborhood, people at the school. Hey, let me run, because that was one of the things that kind of, I don't know, I was young and naive. I saw all these old cops in my neighborhood, and I was like, you know what? These guys are doing a piss poor job. I ain't want to start now. I was like, I want to do something better. You guys came down the street and the criminal went that way. Didn't you know he was going to go that way? I just thought they did. I was like, it got to be better.
Yes.
And
you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And so that's one of the things, just to prove, because I had a neighbor say, well, Tony, let me see you do better. And I was like, you know what, dude? I want to be a cop anyway, so I'm going to sign up. And hey, you know what? I got to see that guy before he got off. Matter of fact, he and his wife were cops. And I was like, yeah, there go my numbers. That's what I'm doing. And then, like I used to explain to the guys, I've been off, I can talk. I'm not trying to chase all these guys was selling the dope and doing all this undercover super stuff. No, my thing was the quality of life for my mom and them, because I remember I grew up in Roseland since 69. My mother and her friends used to swaze to the store to get them some pop, get a pack of cigarettes. They were all walking. They were the gang. Mama and them was the gang. But mama and them, my mama 81 now, but even the last 25 years, my mother and her friends could not walk to the store without something happening. You don't want your mama to go to the store and get shot. Exactly. That was happening for at least the last 25 years since I was a cop in the 90s. The quality of life. And that's what I stood for when I was a cop. I want to clear the neighborhood, at least the corner. I'm not going to be able to get all the roaches and the rats.
No, we're not. We have to
clean the corner, make a pathway for the quality of life. They on the block, there goes the corner store. They can swaze up there on a summer night. Oh, girl, I got a taste for a cold Pepsi and some peanut. You can walk to the store and come on back and leave your kids right here with an older kid without something, come back. You shot, the house on fire, like the Indians. What this ain't the cowboy Indian. Why are we going through this?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you're absolutely right. And what you're saying and what I'm saying, and many of us have said, when we want to see change, we have to become that change, right? And so we have to step up to the plate. And my husband and I, we're very firm on, we're not trying to win the world, right? It's just making that change right where you are, making that impact right where you are. And so that's what we want to do. We want to continue to elevate, if you will, conservative values, connect people to what they believe in terms of the mobilization of how they live their lives, and change our communities from the inside out. Because, we've been in Chicago. We're originally from Louisiana, my husband and I, and we've been in the city of Chicago for 10 years. And we live in the Washington Heights community. So we're from the community. I've also been appointed the 21st Ward Committee woman. And so we're just going to continue to navigate through everything that needs to be navigated through. I mean, we literally want to repair our communities. We want to just give back as much as we can and do as much as we can. And just connect with our community, seriously, just really connect. And that's one thing I like about what God is doing in this season, that he's bringing the average nobodies, right? Because that's how he works, right? That's how he works. And so we're entrepreneurs, we're small business owners, so we're not above anything. We're in the trenches with everybody. We're in the struggle with everybody. And then I think that that's important for them to be able to see hands-on people actually serving them and concerned about what they're going through and not disconnected from the reality of what's actually happening within our communities.
And what is paramount, especially because that's my brand, Her World Media, supporting and promoting and highlighting, you're not in your husband's shadow. You guys make your own shadows. That's good. Yeah, this is I guess the era, or it's time that the women, because the women have been holding the neighborhood, the household together with, the one little rubber band and is about to pop. So, hey, why not? Why not all you women take charge and bring it together? And it's America and the whole world needs to change.
Yeah.
And I grew up, I'm 57 years old. Nobody else got today. I cannot lie. I grew up in a very chauvinistic era. A couple of guys a few years older than me and younger than me. We very chauvinistic. We can clown with girls, but it was serious business when we about to play a real game of basketball. We tell the girls, you gotta get to the side. We finna really play now. We ain't playing. We finna play. You gotta go over there. No, we want to play. We want to hit. We want to dribble that ball. We want, hey, you making laws for me and I don't get to say nothing about it? Oh, there's something you don't know about. Let the men. But wait a minute. The law affects every citizen. And I'm not a citizen. So, that mindset has to change and they're not going to see it. But you are brave, because I don't know if I'm too scared to do politics, but I can have behind this camera and talk stuff and then turn it off. But you're going to be continuously out there.
Yeah.
You got the target.
Yeah, it's a scary thing, okay. But our hope and our encouragement is that, again, as ministers of Christ, we know that politics and government is biblical. So it's not that it's not a thing we should do, because we can't continue to allow these things to happen. And so God has always and will continue to use his servants to go forth, and so that's what gives us the courage, if you will, and the boldness to go forth in spite of the corruption that we see, in spite of the wicked men and the wicked agendas that are definitely inevitably there. Is the boldness in that we know we have to go, because it's written, and we can't sit back and allow what we've been seeing to just continue to destroy our communities. We just can't do that, and I tell people seriously, for me and my husband, is not about the sea, because we're a family. So we're bringing a family to the forefront. I thank God for the encouragement for women, but I'm not bringing Tasha, it's Rana and Tasha. So we're bringing the restoration of the family. We're bringing a whole nother picture, bringing our kids into this. I have 4 children. So we're saying, as a family, this is what we're going to do as a family. We want to encourage family, because that's what's going to build our society. And if we don't see the necessity of the fundamental building block of society, which is the institution of family, we continue to see these things, right? We're going to continue to see these disruptions. And so we want to literally, hear my heart, we're about the institution of family. We're about literally building family. And so that's what we want to encourage to our people. And if God can use us to be an example of that and many more, then that's what we want to do. We really want to empower that, because that's what's going to change this. That's what's going to change all this violence and all these things, the education system and everything that they're doing to our children. And so we want to literally empower, and I mean that, families. And I've been living this, and I don't have political points. I don't have brownie points. I'm living what I'm talking about, right? And there's a difference. That's
great, because the team, there's no I in team, but there are in the team itself, what people fail to realize, that the team is made up of individuals. You all bring your skills and your you know, whatever your talent. So
Yes.
you can still work as a team unit, but there's nothing wrong with somebody recognizing Tasha, boy, she has that skill of this. But she's working with Team Fields, but we still like Tasha's skill set. You know, there's nothing wrong with that shine.
No, not at all.
The team wins, but you still can shine, but you still did it for the team. You don't let nobody buy you from the team.
Yes.
That's what's paramount important. You can't take me from the team because my head got big. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go solo. Yes. Come on now, you part of the team. You know, so people need to see that you can be powerful as an individual on the team, but you still believe in the team, the TE, not the TI. Yeah. So hey, I'm just putting it out there, and that's good. Like I said, I think that's brave. It's good because politics, especially here in Illinois and Chicago, man, that's some funny money. But we ain't gonna get all into that. I'm just gonna leave it at you, brave, and I want to just keep highlighting, promote you, and talk about and put it out there. That's what that's as far as my braveness go to. That's how I'm scared.
Greatly appreciate it. I thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that.
Hey, that's all I can do. Ms. Barber, what you think about, you know, women running for lieutenant governor? You know, you're a woman of entrepreneurship. Are you muted? Come on off that mute.
What you say?
Come on off. You're a woman. What do you think about women running for lieutenant governor? You should run for something.
Yeah, that's
you
good.
You ran a household.
That's good. We need to have women.
You need to have some women.
Men. We women can do just a good job as the men can.
Yeah.
I think
who better? I knew you was gonna say something like that. I knew you were gonna say, but hey, I've been around the world and I've seen a lot of women do this, then I get back to America, like, well, why do women don't? You know, but we supposed to be the most progressive country in the world. I'm like, I don't know, man. It don't look. We kind of, they call all these other countries third world in the dark ages. I don't know about Chicago and Illinois and America. You know, I know we got, you know, comma up there now with Biden. So, you know, kudos to that. But hey, we need much, much more so these young people could see it every day.
Right.
Because we need people to be able to reach out and see Lieutenant Governor Fields. Oh, I just saw her at the store. She was buying an orange pop. Not that you only see her on TV like, Miss Fields eats ice cream? Yeah, I serve her every weekend. Oh, it should be common.
Yes.
Because we see all the guys that do crime. We see all this. They are common. And that's one, and not to get into a political, but people don't understand, well, how these young guys go for it, because it's a feeder thing. If you showing the same commercial day in, day out, and the guy's alive, you got guys could go across the street and say, I want to join them, do what you want, what you doing, Bubba. Well, Bubba needs a bigger army. He like, come on, kid, I'm gonna take care of you. And they get that all day. That's day 24/7. They see that, but they don't see the lieutenant governor. They don't see the professor of English and all that all the time. Well, they don't notice it. They got them walk past them, but they don't notice it. That game banger or that criminal element is they good salesmen. They'll come back and grab your hand and bring you on. They will bring you in. They will bring you in to the fold. And I've been telling people, when I came back from the Army, I said, these gangbangers are great leaders. These gangbangers got salesmanship. Yeah, they can't write a proposal. They can't do this, but they can move an army to go burn somebody's house down because of this. They could get people to rally up for it. Man, they went over, they did this to this, so we going back to do that. They great. And I always explain, like I always talk to my mother, you can't be, grown-ups can't be scared of these kids. You got to go out there and communicate with them. They speak English. They don't speak Japanese and all this. If you say hey, they say hey back. But you walk past looking at each other like, what you looking at? What you looking at, old lady? You know, and there we go. The whole thing go, and we get so far apart. It's just horrible. And these the same kids just from your community. and you scared of them. You know, you got to pull a gun. Get off my porch. Get off my grass. There's no need for that. Go down the street and talk to their mom. We got people that live together, don't never live together for 20 years, ain't said but hey to each other one time. That is craziness. Yeah. And that's where our family's at. Why not take some of that power? You know, I got uncles and aunts that live in California that runs banks and this. I was in accounting. I was in this. Nobody reached out and said, well, hey, you want to work in the bank, nephew? Other communities do that. They grab up and say, well, hey, my young nephew is in business. Let him come out here and do an internship at the bank. Those are the type of things we need. And we're not doing that within the family. So I'm at least trying to get all my brothers and sisters. There's 8 of us. So I got a bunch of great nieces in that. I try to at least, if I'm barbecuing, hey, I want them to know me instead of, oh, that's Uncle Tony. He was a cop. Yeah, they don't know how to approach him and say, hey, Uncle Tony. They go like, you go and talk to him. You're my family. You're my family. I should be able to talk to you. You shouldn't be scared of me. You know, world of knowledge. And you didn't ask me. And, you know, for the older, some things we don't know. We need to be asking them, hey, what does this term mean on the street, young man? Oh, that's when they saying this. So now you know what's going on in your household. Because little cousins talk together. But it's the grown folks, we don't communicate. We don't, they going back and forth, switching messages. They running a whole coup. You don't even know what's going on under your nose. And we just don't communicate. That's I think one of our things that in our community, we don't communicate, you know? And I hate that, man. You know, it's just, I could go on and on. It's just, I just say it's a waste. And we got talent. We talented.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I got Her World Media and Chicago Talks, because I want the women to come on instead of always frowning at each other and looking at each other sideways and say, hey, sister, what can I do for you? Or what can we do for each other? Hey, I got this going on. Okay, this might not work for you, but I got somebody else that does this. So that's why I have this open forum. And hey, I love it. You guys make my content. Without you, I'd just be one guy on the mic here by myself. So kudos to you. Woo-hoo. So Lieutenant Governor, where we finna pick it at? What we finna go do?
We have so much planned.
You got so much? Uh-oh.
Yeah, a lot planned. Because, you know, I still run a school, so I have to navigate through my babies that are here. But we do have some things coming. One thing that we have coming up on Monday, we're going to have a civics education workshop at my husband's barbershop, which is in the South Shore community, third phase barbershop. And so that would definitely be awesome. We can get a lot of our community out because, again, there's such a disconnect in understanding how government works and how we should hold the government accountable to things. And so we want to bring just a little bit of that education. And that's something that we're going to continue to do ongoing. And so his shop is located on 71st and Luella, third phase barbershop. And the workshop starts at 6:00 on Monday. And I can email you a flyer.
Give me a flyer so I can attach it, send it out on Facebook, all that good stuff. You know,
we're big on education and not just for kids. So we're big on literally trying to revitalize our economic infrastructure. So we really want to start really honing in on the Black community because we have been such disproportionately affected economically. And so we want to really, really elevate and empower our small business. So we have a lot of things planned to really begin to build out that infrastructure of our Black businesses. And so again, not being a small Black business, of course, that's going to be something we're going to work towards and really building it out. Not nothing on paper. We want tangible results, hands-on with our Black communities in terms of small businesses. So that's a big part of our heart.
That's great. Hey, Miss Danielle, how you doing today? Danielle, can you hear me? Danielle? Danielle?
Hold on. Can y'all
Hey, Danielle.
I'm having a hard time with the audio.
Yeah, I know you and your tape, but I just want to, hey, like she's on my show, Danielle does radio stuff. So there's another platform that you two need to cross up, and I'd like you to invite her out to talk on your show on Sundays where if she got, you know, she's not at her church.
Danielle, me and Danielle already know each other, right?
Oh,
Yes!
Oh, yes.
y'all see, I tell y'all women like 007.
Oh, that's my
I'm so
baby. Yes,
proud
I
of
know
you.
Danielle.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Man, you know the man always the
Yes.
last to
I was
know.
like, oh my God. When I saw you was running for lieutenant governor, I'm like, oh my God.
See, that's some
Yeah.
shenanigans, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's yes. I
That,
know.
that,
I'm like, yes. I like
Yes.
your page with all my pages. Like, I'm so
Yes.
proud of you.
Thank you. Oh, thank
Congratulations.
you.
You already
Thank
know.
you.
You call me.
Yeah.
I'm there for your campaign. We knocking on
Yes.
doors. Like,
Oh, come on.
come on.
man, see, Danielle, you didn't even tell me.
Ah.
I thought we was homies, Danielle. That's
Oh,
how
my
we do
goodness.
stuff. Oh man, hi Miss Deborah.
Hello, Mr. Williams.
Hey, long friend. Hey, this
I know a little. I know about it.
boy, y'all women are so.
You know, I'm the little person that have places.
You ain't gotta be political with me, Danielle. I'm your buddy. But hey, that's good. That's
Yeah.
what I tell you. See how that's the 6 degrees of separation.
Small
You know,
world.
the piano teacher here. Then I meet you over there, and then we do our media. See,
Yeah.
I gotta stay straight. I can't be bull jiving and lying and tripping and
Right.
pimping. Get caught up, boy.
Exactly.
Ooh,
Yes.
Lord, I'm glad I'm kind of honest. Thank the Lord. Woo. So, hey, what's new with you, Danielle? What's going on? Danielle, did you go off? Is that your thing might messing up?
Currently, huh?
What you got going on new? Because I need Miss Barbara to probably come on your show too. So, Miss Barbara, did you get that new fashions in yet?
If it's my
What you
phone,
say?
what?
Did that inventory come in yet?
I've been sold there, but I got some new stuff coming in a couple of days.
No, I can barely hear.
So, well, anyway, I was just gonna say you're gonna hook up with Danielle to go on her show and probably sell
What
some
kind of
stuff.
show you got there, yeah?
She do a radio show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she do a radio show, so she a media person there.
Cool.
Man, it's just great, man. We got all the peoples out here, man.
So, Miss Barbara, what kind of you have a boutique, fashion store,
Yeah, I'm
retail
working
store?
on my online boutique. I sell like clothes, I sell virgin hair, and I sell lashes. I make wigs.
I usually make her do a show and tell on the show, but I think she sold out, so she waiting on new inventory. So I ain't gonna put her on the spot today. You know
Well,
when
Ms.
she,
Barbara, I would like to get your information so we can visit or help you patronize your business. So that is awesome. Yeah,
Thank you.
great connection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly, I don't need the weave no more. I used to wear my wigs now. I don't need that no more.
Okay.
But there for some other things. Yeah.
Oh, and I be selling my books too because I'm a cancer survivor.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll get, if you don't mind, I can get your information from AJ and
Y'all so low.
is it? Yeah, I was saying, could I get your information from AJ, or can we?
Yeah,
Yeah, you get all that from me. I'll give it out, put it out there, and so forth. And
Okay, good.
you know, this is what it's all about, the forum, so people can connect. And hey, you know, I'm not boss hog. You ain't got to pay me no retro dude and all that. Hey, meet together and do it, because without you, I wouldn't have the content.
Yeah.
So when I'm talking to people and I'm talking to sponsors, they gonna like, well, what's the show look like? Well, now I can say, look at all these beautiful women I had on the show. I wasn't just talking to myself. So hey, I guess we all help each other. Amen. You know, can't be selfish no more, man. It's a hard way going. You know, bye. So that's what we got going on. So what we got a big. You said a couple of events Governor?
Yes, but the main one is Monday. Everything else is it's a lot of planning, but Monday is tentative, so that's set in stone. So again, that's going to be a civics engagement workshop, and so it's just a lot of education. It's not going to be long, but just give everybody a synopsis of how responsible government works. And so we need to understand that as we continue to engage, because even like with Barbara and Danielle, you yourself, all of us being entrepreneurs, there's laws that connect to those things, and we need to understand those processes and how that works. Because again, especially in the Black community, too many times we're disproportionate out of some things. So there's grant money, there's small business loans. There's a lot of information we're going to bring to the table that we need to, and especially as women, there's small minority money for women, and so there's just a lot of information that we have to share. We have to connect and share that information, so we can literally rebuild our communities.
Miss Deborah.
Yes.
Don't they have at the library? Don't they have stuff where they can rent rooms and put on meetings like that?
Yes, we have meeting rooms that will accommodate 20 people, and we have study rooms that will accommodate 6.
Yeah.
So
What
she's in the
library are you
neighborhood.
at?
Say that again.
What library are you at? What
I'm at
library?
Woodson Regional Library
Oh,
on
you're around the
95th
corner from
and
my house.
Hudson.
Yeah,
Okay.
our homeschool used to go there all the time prior to COVID. But yeah, I can walk to the library right there.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that's great. They're open. The rooms are open now.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And see, we need to do some meetings, and we can also take them and stream them while you're doing your meetings. So
Yes.
I'm gonna lock you in to coming back here on Wednesday. You don't have to stay on the whole show, Lieutenant Governor, but we want you to just come on and put things out, keep us on the update. So I'm gonna hold you I'm squeezing you in the corner for that.
Oh no, I love that. I'll make time for it. I love it, and I appreciate it too. I greatly appreciate it too. Yes.
Yeah. So hey, well, you know what? Our time is 6:30. Anybody else got any updates they need to put out before we sign off? Everybody's good. I guess we wait for next week to see what the Lieutenant Governor, see what Barbara's fashion line is.
Yep.
And you, Danielle, I see you. Yeah. Yeah, I see you, lady. Yeah, I call you. Well, hey, ladies, I want to appreciate you taking your time from your families and coming on Chicago Talks. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. All right.
Okay.
Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Hey, it's your buddy AJ Williams, the media guy. It's that time for your wellness and your wealth to reach new highs, to expand the universe. So give us a call, 312-686-4097, or email us at chicago100@gmail.com. That's right, CAGO100@gmail.com. And join the conversation on Chicago Talks Live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. and watch your wellness and your wealth rocketed out of this world. That's right. Come get the 911 on the 411. For women, from women. Hurry. Remember, it's a Her World Media production. All women, all the time. Hashtag Shift the Spotlight.
So that's good, and I would definitely put that in my schedule, because this would just be great to bring awareness to things we're doing in the middle of the week. We can, just let the communities know we're doing this, doing that, and yeah, that's wonderful, Anthony. I'm serious. I really appreciate that. This is good.
I appreciate you all, because if it wasn't for you all, my Her World Media wouldn't have no content. So it's kudos for the women that come on to the show that talk, and like Deborah that came in, me and her been friends. Actually, I used to hang with her brothers, but we've been friends for over 40 something, going on 50 years. And people, they be like, well, they know me as a cop, authority, working in the schools, being a boss. They funny with me with the media, but she popped in because I've been going to her some other things. So I'm just glad to see her come on, and she's from the public libraries. So that's good. There's always some resources there.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm literally around the corner from that library.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something, and I I've been knowing Danielle for a number of years too. That's
Oh,
my baby.
man, see, I just met her through somebody else because we all went to Illinois Media School. We all constituents of that school. So they've been coming over to my little makeshift studio I have in my loft. So yeah, I've been knowing her for just a couple of years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think this is good. This is a great start to just meet, more people in the community, a different audience, if you will.
Yeah.
So I love it already. So very good. I would definitely etch myself in, and like you said, if it's only 2-3 minutes, I can do that.
Yeah. I'll keep you. See, I don't lock you in, right? And the thing is, this virtual stuff, you don't have to come down. You could be sitting there just finishing your dinner with the kids preparing, and then you can hop on. You ain't gotta take out time because I got to drive all the way to the studio. No, I can talk to you wherever you at, in your bedroom, in the closet. You good? Just pop on. So I like this virtual stuff. It makes it easier for me to get people on, talent on to come on. Guests makes it much easier because they don't have to leave. They don't have to leave because it's about to come in the winter. I'm not gonna make nobody travel trying to find a parking spot. It's freezing cold. You trying to look cute. You can look cute right out your closet, right at home.
Exactly, you got that right. Yeah, so that is good. I appreciate that. And if you don't mind, keep me posted when I get on, and let me know what the feedback is. How people are receiving.
Yeah, I will.
What's going on? So that'll be good. That'll be good feedback.
Yes, I will. I want to thank you, Governor. Thank you, and let you get back to your family. Appreciate you.
Okay, I definitely will. Thank you. God bless you.
You too.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Hey.